The excuses she comes, she's just no more deep in. I don't know. And the people support it. I see what I recently approved her. Maybe I was triggering because I'm very like therapy, so I can from now. I completely understand. And that's not the part that is disturbing. It's almost like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. You don't know what's gonna happen next. What he's gonna do to her next. You know? I mean, man, it'd be one thing to be like, oh, this your baby daddy. Like, okay, you know, people go back to their baby daddy, don't go to whatever. That'd be different if he was actually trying to play house and really do for your kid. Just because it is. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm doing it. If he's at least like trying to be there for the kid and helping, she's not doing you. She has two kids. 3-year-old man. And she's hold the line.
So she's, oh wow, wow.
Quiet fool. You don't know.
Only look like. That's all.
She was mixed. She's finding out some TikTok and her her head's rubbing her head before she's adopted. It's so clearly evident that she's mixed and she did not know. And we were like, she was like, she don't see it. She Giant, when I say this, stop saying it's her. Get out of her comments. She didn't realize that she was going to find out her life was a lie. You think she's going to get on here and say, oh, you're right, I actually know. She's going to kick like Alexis said. She's going to kick us. What else in the fuck is she going to do? She's going to start asking the real heavy questions at her house. Hey, Mom, you let this my real dad in the same way that we had to.
On the line! Quiet, fool. You don't want this.
She didn't realize that she was going to find out her life was a lie.
My watch. Nothing applies. She didn't realize that she was going to find out her life was a lie. You think she's going to get on here and say, oh, you guys were right, I actually know.
Quiet, fool. You don't want this.
Oh, he doesn't that tough. Ah, softy, softy McSoft.
Must have spoken for you. Distant one.
I beat him. Did he? I beat Softy McSoft. Softy McSoft.
You just had to make some noise, did you? Now everyone knows you're here. When a chime so grand echoes in the forest, Yao Guai's must surely be alarmed.
It's probably her name, or she's adopted. It's also evident that she's mixed, and she did not know. And we were like, she'll have eyes, she doesn't see that she was like, no. When your parents lied to you in the way in which her parents really lied to her, you quite literally can't see the truth. And so she gets on this internet to participate in a training out there in the comments like, babes, hold your head when I say this. Stop saying it's her and not this. She didn't realize that she was going to find that her life was a lie. I don't think she was going to get this to say, she's going to keep like her Alexis, and she's going to keep this as a responsibility. She would know. She's going to start asking the real heavy questions at her house. Hey, mom, you know that this might real dead in the same way Chloe had to with Chris. Like, that's all.
There'll be no more.
She adopted, it's also clearly evident that she's mixed, and she did not know. And everyone right, she'll have eyes, she couldn't see that she was like, no. When your parents lied to you in the way in which her parents really lied to her, you quite literally can't see the truth. She didn't realize that she was going to find out her life was a lie. I don't think she's going to get up here and say, oh, you guys are right, I actually know. She's going to keep like her Alexis, and she's going to keep this as something else in the way she would know. She's going to start asking the real heavy questions at her house. Hey, mom, you had this man real dead in the same way Chloe had to with Chris. Like, that's all I know. She knew she did not know she was mixed. She's
Dang. That's making it tough though.
this man real dead in the same way Chloe had to with Chris. You know me, like, that's all I know. You know that makes sense. Because you know she did not know she was mixed. She's TikTok that her whole life is like her dad is probably her dad or she's adopted. It's also clearly evident that she's mixed and she did not know. And we were like, she'll have eyes, she couldn't see it, she was like, no. When your parents lied to you in the way in which her parents really lied to her, you quite literally can't see the truth. And so she gets on this internet to participate in a training out there in the comments like, babes, I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Stop saying it's her. Get out of your comments. She didn't realize that she was going to find out her life was a lie. I don't think she's going to get up here and say, oh, you guys were right, I actually know. She's going to keep like her Alexis said, she's going to keep this as someone else in the way she would know. She's going to start asking the real heavy hitting questions at her house. Hey, mom, you had this man real dead in the same way Chloe had to with Chris. You know me, like, that's all I know. You know that makes sense. You know she did not know she was mixed. She's literally finding out through TikTok that her whole life is like her dad's probably not her dad or she's adopted. It's also clearly evident that she's mixed and she did not know. And we were like, she'll have eyes, she couldn't see it, she was like, no. When your parents lied to you in the way in which her parents really lied to her, you quite literally can't see the truth. And so she gets on this internet to participate in a training out there in the she's makes. She's literally finding out through TikTok that her whole life is lying. That her dad's robbing her, or she's adopted. Exclusive, clearly evident that she's makes, and she did find out. She realized she didn't see that she was living well. When your parents lied to you in the way in which her parents lied to her.
My shield! Report, Lord. She didn't realize that she was going to find out her life was a lie. You don't think she's going to get away from sale? Right, I actually know. She's going to keep like Alexis, and she's going to keep killing us. She's going to start asking.
What are you doing? Looking at you. Good. I like looking at you. I like looking at you. Thank you for the food we're about to eat. Bless the hands that prepared it as it nourishes our body. Amen.
Did you sleep?
Huh?
You fell asleep?
No?
So what you going that long for?
You guys faulted about nowhere. Sitting there eating that, chewing that.
When the food is eating up the body? Just like that, yeah.
I don't think so. Wow. You really think that?
I'll kill you for it.
So that's when you start, yeah.
Okay. Where's So I got to catch him down the boulevard on foot. I could get hit.
Where she got to
Boy, I get hit. I can sue. I can get a lot of money. Hmm. Now I can't do what I want though. Hmm. That's tempting though,
Hmm?
but not really beneficial.
For now.
Okay.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
TV.
Reasons. Damn, that's so much better. Like, that's everything. I'll put that.
So cool he decided to throw us a pizza party for our week 1 thrashings. Yeah, and if we had missed out on a quarter and a half, Bushball would have had us pushing triple digits. And Brady Cook only threw for 1 touchdown. Nothing crazy, but very demure, very mindful.
Attention, everyone. I think I got my swagger. So then, our quarterback would throw the ball to the wide receiver, who would then, get this, catch the ball, continue running, and sometimes end up in the end zone for a touchdown. Is that what y'all have been doing this whole time and nobody told me?
It was a nice little tune-up game. Even Arch got in on the action. Hold on a second. Hey, Alabama! Thanks for sending old Isaiah Bond over. We're going to take real good care of
Isaiah who? Doesn't ring the bell.
We're a Ryan Williams team now. 4 + 2 = 6, baby. Hey, it's a good thing Quinn Ewers looks like Joe Montana on the field because he is no Daniel Day-Lewis in that Fansville commercial. I will tell you that.
Amico Iyama Liaba. I Omalamapa Iyama Liaba. It's okay. You used to not be able to pronounce Tua's name either, but y'all got real good at that.
Okay. He's a 99-speed wide receiver on College Football 25. He's like the fastest guy in the game.
So he must have balled out against Old Dominion.
Old Dominion's got like 4 lockdown NFL cornerbacks. 5 or 6, I don't know. But yeah, when we start those SEC games, it will get way easier.
Third down conversion, terrible. Offensive line, terrible. Second and third string wide receivers, terrible.
So you beat an opponent by 48 points and all you can focus on is the negative?
Yeah.
You've got SEC in you, buddy. Y'all, an amazing job on week 1. I know we were playing some lower caliber teams, but the offensive output shown by each one of you was amazing.
Yeah. Crushed them. Just totally. Just like crushed them. So hard.
We've got some prize money to give out. In a week of super high-flying offenses, there was one offense that flew the highest, scoring 76 points. Get on up here, offense.
Hey, and that was she's tripping still on trying to get back. Woo!
Next, anybody that got the shutout gets a t-shirt. Oh, extra large.
You didn't shut him out? Nah, I feel bad for him, man. Plus, they had to get to that ACC lawsuit deposition, so I tried to end it quick.
Finally, we have an award for beating a team so bad their opponent agreed to 2 10-minute quarters in the second half. Auburn! I didn't even know you could do that.
I offered 8-minute quarters, but they were like,
Next up, we have a...
How much?
possible.
Where?
And yet,
Mm. Okay. Let's see. Mm-hmm.
the guy's out here. I think we might be missing a few. Oh. I'm not following. Oh, that's the guy you use on 4th and short with the game on the line.
No, absolutely not.
And all this throwing the ball talk. You've been around Texas and Oklahoma too much. All this mamby-pamby Big 12 offense isn't going to work in the SEC.
Just shut up already. And who is that?
Oh, him? I don't know. He's just been kind of following me around.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Me? Just hanging around.
Who saved me a piece of pizza? I hate Sunday night.
Okay, Vandy, I see you. Nice win today. Anchor down.
And SEC Shorts Live is coming to Tuscaloosa Friday, September 27th. Tickets on sale at secshorts.com.
Not bad.
And it's just basketball. It's just basketball.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, all the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today on this Monday. And today, some equity efforts about 4 basketball errors. And he said this is snake. Video. Thank you for constantly supporting the channel. But just to also understand,
Got you, little man.
the fundamentals of the game has always been the same. The same. And, you know, and if you apply these fundamentals, like I said, to me, Jordan reached the status that he did simply because he was so fundamentally sound. Again, I said before, to me, the only thing flashy about Jordan's game is his dunks and his layup package. Everything else was hardcore fundamental. Right before his game. And so, but anyway, shout out to Brandon Lee Warren 280. Thanks so much for the continued support of the channel. And next up, we have shout out to @Swan Daily. And this is actually where the title of the video comes from. This comment comes from Rich Hall. Save LeBron's legacy by stopping trade to the Warriors. This is a story that was going around a couple of weeks ago or whatnot. Now, no one knows if this is actually true because it comes out of the mouth of Clutch Sports. And we all know that plenty of lies come from Clutch Sports. So, at least it's not going to be shout out to S1 Daily. It was a $2 super bank sale down in the water. How do you feel about the Lakers having the most nationally televised games of the upcoming season? It's really frustrating. You got a mediocre team led by a washed up superstar that's getting more visibility than the Giants, Celtics, Nuggets, Timberwolves, Thunder, etc. Plus, it's the definition of self-sabotage. It's pretty self-evident that the masses think that is the skill of play. Look at the way. All right, so let me address this by actually reading an article about it. This article is coming from the Sports Business Journal, and it says the Warriors Steph Curry will be set to the nationally televised NBA games this season, according to Des Wheeler of the Washington Post. The Lakers are resuming their annual role in Sunday
I thought you said that like that.
second with 36
Like what?
nationally televised games, and defending champion Celtics are next with 34. Yahoo Sports' Jack Baer noted the Lakers have ranked first or second in the NBA and national TV games since games came to town for the 2019-2020 season.
First of all, what the fuck is your problem?
Because he was there a year before they won that worthless bubble championship. But anyway, however, this is the first time the team has topped the list since 2021-2022, as the Warriors were the first the past two seasons. Bear noted the Lakers are coming off a first round humbling at the hands of the Nuggets and last television networks. The teams on their docket, but they want to be named most of all. The Warriors ranking second after this.
First of all, what is
and Miami Jackson. We are big fan Warriors Lakers on Christmas night as ABC encouraged. Even though their teams are more playmaking caliber, and I think this last line is pretty much what sums it up. It says we are being force-fed Warriors Lakers on Christmas night. And I think more importantly than that, we are being force-fed.
no? There's something wrong with you.
We are being force-fed so many narratives about the modern NBA that just don't add up. We are being force-fed these narratives about today's game being more skilled. We are being force-fed so many things in society in general. It always goes beyond the NBA. You know, in society, we're being force-fed pretty much that 2 plus 2 now equals 5. We're being force-fed that things that don't make logical sense should somehow be taught just because people's feelings are...
So, did he say something to her?
No, he kept his phone.
You know, this whole thing...
He ain't said that everything okay.
Okay, now me, for one, I don't care. So the blood has feel tissue and by
Is that what? Ooh, that sounds okay. That sounds okay.
I'll agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was his feelings.
So he could
Next restaurant is that service.
have more ammunition to go to
Keep quiet. You don't want to set off that beast. In the backyard is Blackman Guai's ally, calls himself Linshutsu. Considering your strength, I suggest you get away while you can, little monkey.
There probably is plenty of laughs and entertainment. This is not about basketball.
Really?
This is really about the absurdity of humanity right now. And like I said, we are being force fed. We're being force fed that somehow all of the standards previously that we used to judge greatness about a player have been thrown out for the NBA's need to promote this soft product, for the NBA's need to promote LeBron James and appear to be on the way up. But again, ratings don't that this is not the case. But again, apparently they're saying screw the ratings. Which, to be fair, I'm going to say this. People aren't watching the games like they used to. People aren't talking about the game. So, I guess if you're talking about social media and what will be generated by people talking about LeBron, then, I'm sure that generated plenty of money to keep these face debates going. I mean, Rice pretty much admitted he wouldn't have a career if he wasn't talking about the Jordan versus LeBron debate. But I guess I will say this, for all you ridiculous, utterly, completely delusional, miserable fanboys who feel the need to watch all videos that are criticizing LeBron James and feel the need to say all the same things that you say, like, why don't you guys talk about anything but LeBron? Well, this is your answer. The Lakers used to have the most televised games, and because of that, the media will be talking about it. And so we're not going to sit around and lying about LeBron. It is our job, again, because LeBron James represents more than himself in this game. LeBron James represents everything wrong with the NBA. So it is not necessarily about LeBron James, but it is about setting the record straight. Shout out to Sports and Fitness about these myths and narratives. So
We
yes,
just said,
that's be the most
it's a creator on here. She's pregnant with her eighth child. Exactly. That's what the lady just told her. Like, my God, he's just need to play. He's married, he get it, but God.
Be pushing back on that every chance I get. So, fanboys get ready.
I'm wondering
But
episode.
anyway, shout out to X1 Daily. Thank you so much for the $2 super thanks.
Kids are great and all.
So much.
They're very expensive,
for your continued support of
especially
the channel.
when they're young.
Next up, shout out at Trey Old Wheel with the $5 super thanks. And this is coming from my Anthony Edwards disrespectful remarks video. And he simply says, thanks, these players today are so skilled that they can't retire a 40-year-old man with PED allegations. LMAO. This is a fact. This is a fact. Either way you look at it, that just shows you how absurd this more scaled narrative is. Just for the simple fact that, again, they have to ignore. They have to ignore the fact that they've made the game easy. With this whole LeBron James being 40 years old and still averaging what he's averaging. Again, like I said, it's so disingenuous because I would have more respect. Well, not for him. I would never have more respect for LeBron James. But I guess it would make it wouldn't seem as disingenuous. Maybe I should say that. It wouldn't seem as disingenuous Every time that they brought it up, they should also say it's easier to score this. Like he's able to do this because this current brand of basketball is so much easier. You know, to me, you should not be able to talk about really the scoring of any of these athletes. Like, really, I don't, all these players, you know, averaging 25 plus, uh, it, it means so much less when the game is clearly easier. Everybody knows this. It's been talked about on all the media shows. Everybody at some point has acknowledged this. Even Gonzo Nick Wright, you know, even Shannon Sharp, Chris Broussard and Ron Parker. You know, everyone has admitted to this, including flip-flopper capper Kendrick Perkins. Everyone at a point in time has acknowledged that, yes, the game is much easier to score, and yet they're still heaping all this praise on these players.
Work.
To me, it doesn't make sense.
No. I hear it's not that good.
It doesn't make sense to mention that.
Nothing in it.
To mention
It's the
how
charge.
players
Because the tenders, to me, don't have flavor. Like, I don't taste
every
anything.
time
But
that
that
the
dip
game
is all.
is easy. You know, because
It's
you
good?
can't
Oh,
compare
God,
the
yeah.
30 points today of the 30
So that's
points
what
when
it's
Michael
going for,
Jordan
this
was
dipping
playing.
sauce.
Yep.
Of the 30 points when Magic Johnson
And the
was
coleslaw
playing.
is
Of the
pretty
30
good.
points when Kobe Bryant was playing. You cannot compare them. You're like, you know, so for all these guys who are reveling in the praise, you know, who are being looked at as such great scorers, well, you're not. I mean, it's just a fact. See, you're not. Your play is easy for you to score, and therefore, you're not as great of a scorer as they try to make you out to be, and as you think you are. But anyway, shout out to @Trey04Will. Thank you so much for the $5 super thank. And next up, shout out to @QQ1981. $10 super thanks. And this is coming from my what if LeBron James only played 15 years like Mike video, and he said he leaves a timestamp of 1836 with 7 laughing emojis, and he simply says thanks. So I'm gonna have to go check out that part of the clip to see what super had laughing so hard. Next up, shout out to @Michael. $10 super thanks. This is coming from my LeBron James competitor or manipulator video. We all know that. Ask a question like that. It's really to get under your skin because all of us already know this. We all know that. But anyway. He says Adam Silver chose LeBron James as his. Together they have attempted to manipulate and gaslight us for 20 years, cashing in off of us by using the love and respect of us in the NBA. Look at that. other end. Blah, blah, blah.
Now that it's there,
James, it
you
really
might
doesn't
as well
doesn't
take a
matter
good
compared
look
to
around.
LeBron
The Green
James.
Pill, the
The
Black Wind
competition
Wine,
LeBron
if
James
you
was
do
playing, the popularity.
find would be a deserved reward for that
This is
fight.
where LeBron James is trying to compete. And again, it's more like he's running a campaign to be the GOAT versus, letting his game show it on the court. But yeah, people love basketball and love it because of the competitors. You love basketball for the same reason that you like all sports. It's for the competitors. Those of us that love it for that and love it to see players overcoming a challenge, that was killed with LeBron James. Obviously, we still had Kobe in the league for, quite a while after that. And Kobe was kind of holding the league afloat. But once Kobe retired, that pretty much allowed the infant to take over completely. The James and Adam Silver and I honestly believe that this is why Kobe still, why they still try to tear him down, because Kobe would directly call out the problems of the modern NBA. I'm sure that they didn't like it. I'm sure that they didn't like that Kobe called out that the modern NBA is getting soft. Called out the lack of fundamentals. Called out how AAU basketball was affecting the NBA. Called out the media. And I'm sure that they didn't like that. And I'm sure that is still part of the reason to this day why they try and disrespect Kobe so much. But again, the media can disrespect Kobe, but the people who watch the games, we know what time it is. We know what time it is. Yes, no player is perfect to me. Whatever you want to say about Kobe, we know at one point, century, trying to be the Lakers. We know Kobe has done some questionable things in the games and whatnot. We know Kobe has had some low moments. But what you cannot ever say about Kobe is that he wasn't a competitor. Kobe was a hardcore competitor. That's what the game is about. LeBron James destroyed that. And like I said, I believe that's why they attack. And that's why some of these fans trying to attack Kobe. But anyway, shout out to Mike Silverberg, 959. Thank you so much for the $10 super thanks, and thank you so much for the continued support of the channel. And last but not least, this is coming from my Skills Arena RV Kobe Bryant on the mic video. Shout out to @QQ1981 with the $10 super thanks, and he said, I deserve the Kobe Bryant on my two amazing basketball players of all time. And with that being said, we respect to Kobe is the guy that he knows. Even when the player is better than Michael Jordan. And no, not just that Kobe. Yeah, I mean, that's fast enough for me. You talk about, the GOAT debate is somewhat subjective. Sort of. Now, in my mind, to me, Michael Jordan is like I said, if you line up all of the characteristics and attributes that make a great player, Michael Jordan feels.
You don't look like a young wife from these parts. Have you come to earn the Black Wind King's favor? Hear me. That bear is but a hollow shell. He can grant you nothing. Don't waste your time on him.
Even if you want to include things like how much help a superstar has versus another, which you line up all of the categories that equate to greatness, Mike And Jordan checks for field for and to me, the conflict is a fact. To me, that does definitively make Michael Jordan the GOAT. But yeah, and I think Magic Johnson and Kobe Bryant, for the most part, you know, on record they say,
I'm down being
said stuff.
Catch him up.
Preparing for this and the next base game and hopefully they mentioned $50,000. Johnny got it.
And now they got to pay back.
They go to jail if they don't.
They had more ego than Magic Johnson. That maybe that's the way to put it. I think Kobe Bryant, especially in his latter years, became more reluctant to say that another player was better than him. But I feel like Kobe has said it enough in his career that we know. And Kobe, I feel like because he got so much information from Michael Jordan, I think Kobe Bryant knows that his greats of all time, and it's not himself.
Who?
As a killer as Kobe was, just the fact that you spent your career getting so much information from one player, like to me, number one, that lets me know that even throughout your career, you still understood that Michael Jordan was more about the game. So you still felt the need to go with him, you know, to get jewels of the game. So to me, just that fact alone points to the fact that Kobe, you know, even if in terms of the greatest NBA players that thank you so much for your continued support of the channel. Thank each and every last one of you continue to support the channel, not only my channel, but continue to support all of the channels who are giving honest takes, opinions, and facts about the game of basketball. Shout out to Sports and Fitness Rants and Retro Check, Phenomenal Fitness, Uncut Hoops, Ticket TV, 2 Raw, Dreamers Pro, B. Allen Ricks TV, anybody else maybe having Michael Jordan fans are the best. Shout out
He knew what car hit him?
Huh?
He knew what car hit him?
No, this car got a BMW and a Ford sign.
What?
Look.
By mainstream media, and as I always say to everyone watching,
So basically, they wanted the BMW, couldn't afford it, so they got the sign for it.
you know, you guys watching
That's quite funny. What if I did that? I wanted a Porsche, couldn't afford it, but I put it on my Charger. It's a Porsche Charger.
catastrophic happens to YouTube, these videos will be out there forever for the younger generation to look at and get information from, and give them a different perspective of looking for them. Give them an ability to question how these players are winning. Give them an ability to understand that it's not just about the fact that you got the trophy. It's how did you get the trophy that actually means everything. So thank you all, like I said, for the support, and please continue to support all of the channels who are doing this and combating these narratives. You all have a truly, truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.
Here's a few things I believe. Middle-class families, like the one I grew up in, they want common sense solutions. You want lower prices and lower taxes. I believe you want to just not get by, but you want to get ahead. We must create an opportunity economy where everyone has a chance to get a car loan, buy a home, start a business. But most of all, that instead of being focused on the politics of the past, we need to be thinking about the future. I'm Kamala Harris, and I approve this message.
And it's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
I know so. Because
Like and
the way
subscribe
out
on the way
is
to doing my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today.
Wow.
This Sunday.
that much to
And
get
so
away from me.
on a recent
I would feel some type of way.
we were having a big debate about whether Kobe Bryant was better than Michael Jordan. This was sparked by the fact that they had Nick Young on as a guest.
If you really met me, I told you I don't go walk. I don't go through the doors.
Saying something to the effect
Only
that,
climb through windows.
Kyrie is to Curry.
So you only climb through windows?
Everywhere we go.
Jordan. And that
Even at
is
the restaurant.
people
They
are
know
afraid
that.
of saying that. So this
So
was a
wait,
big
you only climb through windows.
on Kobe's side.
So you only climb through windows. I would find that very weird. Hmm? You only climb through windows.
And of course, this started a big plot between everybody.
I mean, that just sounds very weird to me.
And, you know, I disagree with Big Bills. Now, I'm going to get to the benefit of the doubt, maybe, and assume that he was meaning compared to Michael Jordan. This would be true. But this would be true for a lot of people compared to Michael Jordan. But if he indeed meant that Kobe Bryant was that athletic, wasn't that athletic? This is
Long
that
bound
athletic.
by worldly
Kobe is one
Yeah, but how many of them you think would actually open up
feel like can't even
the
debate
window
this. Kobe had
for you?
Why are you still thinking about that?
and agility. I just don't think it's the way
Hmm?
Why are you still thinking about that?
Because
Have you seen those nameless souls adrift on your path?
Kobe Bryant is
Their wheels float aloft.
we couldn't go anywhere. Because you don't go through doors.
Your God serves little purpose, and mine answers solely to me.
so hard.
But what if the door looked like a window?
I know
they
the
were
way to
talking
guide the
about-
soul, mend their
Like
paths,
Gilbert was talking
set
about
them
that,
free.
This is the
It
reason
will
Kobe had
aid you.
developed so many moves, because he needed them because he just couldn't blow by people the same way that some quicker people. Gil included himself in this ability to blow by.
Oh, this is better. This God, though humble, may save the lost,
And that
bend
makes
the
me
obsessions, and guide them.
But here's what I want to say about this topic here, Jimmy. I feel like people develop the skills that suit their abilities and capabilities. Michael Jordan was more athletic than Kobe.
For one is destined as you,
Faster than
there
Kobe.
can be no
He could jump
really
higher than
tumble.
Kobe. Of course, we know Michael Jordan had large hands where he could palm the ball and whatnot with ease. And all of these things.
Jordan was the perfect basketball player.
just off the rip gave him an advantage, not just over Kobe, but over most athletes. Period. This is not just isolated to Kobe Bryant. Again, the reason Kobe was even able to get to the closest to him is because he had such great crazy touch. And in the end, back to Tim Rose, Kobe was smarter, but MJ wasn't smarter. And I think this is kind of the overall thing between Kobe and MJ in general. I think MJ was a smarter all-around basketball player. I think MJ was smart on defense. I think he was smart on offense as far as shot selection, as far as controlling the pace of the game. I think MJ was just smart. Being more effective and more efficient. He's a better three-point shooter than MJ, but outside of that, I really don't think you have an argument to say he was better at anything else. Kobe wasn't a better mid-range shooter than Michael Jordan. Kobe wasn't a better finisher at the rim than Michael Jordan. And so, like I said, I say all this to say that people develop the skills that fit their abilities. Now, they were discussing, the amount of counter moves that Kobe Bryant had. And this is true. We all know this. Kobe had tons of counter moves. But again, Kobe needed tons of counter moves, right? Michael Jordan, to me, was just more fundamentally effective. Like, fundamentally effective out of the triple threat position. Fundamentally effective with his fakes and pump fakes. And even with his footwork. People, keep talking about Kobe expanded on footwork. Again, where I say Michael Jordan was just more effective with the footwork that he did. Now, you can attribute that to many things. You can attribute that to his athleticism. You can attribute that to his just timing. And again, his ability to read the defense better than Kobe. Or you can simply attribute that to Michael Jordan made sure that he was able to do more with less, which I think was the whole premise of Michael Jordan's game, is the ability to do the most with the fundamentals of the game. I think this is where a big part where Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant differs. Something else Gilbert said, which I think he actually has a point on this. He said, people are actually comparing Kobe to the second three-peat Michael Jordan. This is the Michael Jordan that was on the way down. This is the Michael Jordan that athleticism had already started to wane some, and that, he understood this, and this is when he really got into that fade play and really played
because I wanted to.
When Kobe Gilbert said something to the effect.
What'd you say?
People don't want to see that first three-peat Michael Jordan. And
good reason.
The Michael Jordan that was actually 37 to 35. He's like Kobe can't see that guy. And I would tend to agree with him. Now, I've been on here and saying I believe the best version of Michael Jordan was the second to where he just really knew how to control the game. let's get for real. I think Gilbert Arenas is absolutely right on the fact that we are comparing Kobe to the Jordan that was going to beat Kobe. Jordan didn't have that same amount of athleticism during the second three-peat. So Jordan, it was the fadeaway Jordan. But if we're trying to compare, and I'm talking about, on the end of the on a one-on-one type scenario, play, Kobe wouldn't be able to see that. Nobody could. Not the Michael Jordan that was going the first three-peat in the fourth. Not the Michael Jordan that was after 37 and 35 and, yeah, nobody can see that. Nobody can stop that guy. His level of explosiveness was just, it was just unguarded. It was unstoppable. You heard, who was it? Interview, maybe, I think it might have been Brad Sellers. Brad Sellers. I think it was Brad Sellers. But anyway, he talked about Michael Jordan coming into the league, and he was like, he was just shredding the best defenders. And like, let's not try to pretend like there weren't great defenders in the 80s and 90s. Because they were trying against better defenders. And then Ron Artest was one of the names that came up. Said that Jordan was better than Kobe. He was like, Jordan was 40. 39 years old, he gave me 40 points. He's like, I didn't understand it. He's like, I'm a great defender, and 40-year-old Jordan was giving me 40. And he also said that Michael Jordan was physically stronger than Kobe. And so speaking of that, 40-year-old Jordan, the game that people keep talking about with Kobe Bryant scored 55, on the Wizards, and people like to say scored 55. Now, again, when they were actually guarding each other, the amount of points they scored, I think Jordan had 13 against Kobe, and Kobe had 12 actual points when they were guarding. So Kobe did not score 55 points.
Yeah.
And again, I think this, the fact that as a 40-year-old,
It's funny how they looked at each other, was like, so that if we play Uno, we gotta do that same thing.
That the score was that close when they were actually guarding each other says a lot. And if you all remember during that game, the charge that Michael Jordan took on Kobe. The charge that Michael Jordan took on Kobe. And, it was on the baseline. Kobe was helping Jordan up and having a laugh. And saying the interview, I can't remember what interview it was, but it was said that while they were laughing, Jordan said, everybody is listening to again, another thing just a smarter guy.
He dropped the 250-pound weight on his feeder, and then he rolled off and hit his head on the weight.
He was very
Wow.
more so, have that need to prove that he's better than a person individually. And a lot of times it came at the expense of the team concept. Whereas Michael Jordan, he wasn't about to lose the game simply to try to prove the point. But again, he wasn't doing ethics. Matchup scenarios. But yeah, like I said, I think players develop their skills according to what their abilities are. Having said that, I also want to say that Jordan had skills that just weren't accessible to the Kobe. Because of Michael Jordan's athleticism and whatnot, Michael Jordan had skills that weren't accessible. I'm going to talk about all the counter moves that Michael Jordan had skills that none of his team just weren't accessible to Kobe. One thing that's off the top of my head is the hang time. Michael Jordan's ability to hang in the air and still control his body in such a way that, again, that defenders become and the defender is coming down, and Michael Jordan is still in a very controlled position and able to shoot it, relax, and hit those kind of jumpers. This kind of
See what?
Let me get busy. Sorry.
Nobody. We have not seen
You don't need to.
one person in the NBA who has the hang time of Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant could not do it the same way that Michael Jordan in the same. Yes, the basic fadeaway of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant had that down. But there were times when I can think of off the top of my head is the story that Kevin Garnett told. I'm sure all of you have seen it on the internet about him trying to and J.R. Smith, J.R. Wagner is also telling the story. So it's a video out there where they actually matched the two stories together and kind of show the game. But it was that game he played for the one to the temper. And J.R. Wagner is trying to get Kevin Garnett to be quiet. Michael Jordan get in that game where he is fading so far back. Apparently on the floor, but he is fading so far back, leaning so far back on his fadeaway to avoid being contested. And Michael Jordan was capable of hitting those kind of shots consistently. So yeah, there are some skills that Michael Jordan had that just weren't accessible to Kobe Bryant. Jordan could finish at the rim. Again, yes, it was definitely skill, but it was still aided by the fact that he had such large hands. So some of the stuff that you do when people attempt is just out of other people's range because they don't have the hang time, they don't have the instinct, and then they don't have the skill. So people develop skills according to their capability. Kobe developed skills according to what he was capable of. Michael Jordan.
This humble one's name is Wukong. Should my demise come by your hands, please pass this message to my master. Searching for deity, mortals do aspire. Craving immortality, Yaoguais surely will conspire.
Not everybody's a hard worker. Yeah, you got people like LeBron James.
Boys, keep it ventilation. Such a fitting Breathe our beat. In the very end, all of them
And MJ, like I was saying, people
Oh wow.
like Kobe and MJ
Oh, he is
and
gonna be
these kind of
annoying.
competitors, they develop their skills according to their abilities, like everybody else. Everybody does that, according to what you were actually capable of, your ability, but also the skills needed to dominate. Michael Jordan didn't need all these talent to dominate. But Michael Jordan had other ways to dominate. Michael Jordan had other skills, like I said, that were not accessible to people like Kobe Bryant, who didn't have the same kind of athleticism, didn't have the same kind of quickness. And again, I would argue that Michael Jordan was just, as a whole, more fundamentally sound. Michael Jordan was maximized the fundamentals to where he did not need a whole lot of twists and turns and countermeasures because baseline fundamentals there. You know, he was so great with the pump fakes. He was so great out of the triple threat position. I mean, watch Michael Jordan out of the triple threat position. It's kind of unreal compared to other people. So yeah, again, this whole notion that Kobe Bryant was more skilled, I think it's very
How
similar
much?
to how people say today's players are more skilled. They're normally talking about very specific things while ignoring other things. And don't get me wrong, Kobe Bryant is one of the most skilled players that ever touched basketball in the NBA. But what we're talking about is he actually more skilled than Michael. Well, Kobe developed things, different skills.
My dad, I could do it.
Everything Michael Jordan could do.
Well,
Michael Jordan just had some
Dude.
skills.
I mean, I could do it,
They weren't accessible
but
to
see,
anybody except
live
Michael
there,
Jordan.
right?
So,
Yeah.
like I said, even when you're talking
But I
about
won't have to
finishing-
stay there every
finishing
night.
at the rim, yeah, of course, Michael
I don't
Jordan's
know if
hang
it's
time
more booze
helped there, but Michael Jordan he didn't just rely on the
But
fact
you-
that he had hang time. He also had to
I think you might have to
work
stay
on
there,
his body
sir.
control. He had to
Oh,
develop
stay there?
skill.
Yeah.
You know, he had to work on his body control to still be able to execute those shots. The hang time helps, but again, the hang time wouldn't mean anything without Michael Jordan developing the skill of finishing at the rim multiple different ways. But anyway, we're gonna hold up here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think? You got to see the whole clip of Gil's Arena and them discussing whether Kobe Bryant was better. I'm sure most people, the answer is no. You do not think Kobe Bryant is better than Michael Jordan. But do you think Kobe Bryant was more skilled than Michael Jordan? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly fantastic day. And I'll see you.
You just got mixed out of time. How did you? They're using English big time thing. He did. Enjoy that solo time, Dad.
Cincinnati Bengals turn of Joe Burrow and the kickoffs with tier in my power rankings of teams that have real reason to believe they can go on a deep playoff run. Not necessarily full or bust teams, but I guess anything short of like a conference championship appearance.
might be a disappointment for our remaining teams. So we continue to climb the rankings here. Before we do get started, take just a second to hit that button and help me out. Appreciate it. And make sure you subscribe so don't miss any of the remaining deep dives. Just but let's go ahead and get started by talking about the Bengals offseason, where they got better, where they got worse. Starting with the coaching staff, I do say slight downgrade. It's pretty much internally there to that role. At quarterback, I'm going to say upgraded, as they've been doing with returning injured players. Joe Burrow played over half the season last year, so I would say a half a year of Joe Burrow instead of Jake Browning is certainly an upgrade. At running back, I am going to say slightly downgraded. It's nothing I'm horribly worried about, but going from Joe Mixon to Zach Moss is at least somewhat of a downgrade. So it's a decent little signing to bring in Zach Moss to replace Mixon. But then at tight end, I do say slightly upgraded. All they're losing is Herb Smith, which isn't even really a loss. He gave them nothing in his 30% of his snaps. They bring in Mike Gesicki, who's a nice signing, even if he's been a bit off the radar as of late. And then a pair of day 3 draft picks with potential Eric Hall and Tanner McLaughlin, sorry. That should be hard for that tight end to be somewhat better than what it was last year. At wide receiver, they do lose Tyler Boyd. That's a notable player. Definitely was kind of your NPC wide receiver 3. And they can definitely stomach that loss. Players, they're excited. And they drafted Jermaine Burton in them.
So nasty. So rude.
I couldn't bring myself to say slightly downgraded on that. I feel strongly that it's going to be better, even if on paper it looks like a slight downgrade from what they had last year. I'm going to just leave it as to be determined for now, but we'll talk about the
I got it.
amount of wide receivers that they have on this roster later. At offensive line, I didn't settle on upgraded. You know, Jonah Williams did play 100% of their snaps last year, and it's just like, okay.
And she laughing about it.
For them, but I think they will get better than Yes, absolutely. But then you look at the defensive side of things, some changed here, mostly with the defensive tackles and the safety. So for our interior defensive line, I would say slightly downgraded. Now, they did make some additions here. They didn't deploy this group. They bring in Shelton Jenkins, 12th in the year, second-round pick on Chris Jenkins, third-round pick on Finley Jack. They did definitely invest in this group, and they're looking to kind of future-proof it a little bit. But for the, week 1 Bengals, this has got to be a downgrade. Maybe 50% of their snaps last year did miss the end of last season, but they're going to have to prove that they can overcome the loss. The middle of the defense there. And Josh Dubois rated interior D-line. At edge, I'll say the neutral / slightly downgraded this year. They do lose Cam Sample. It's kind of like fourth piece with them on that edge group. Nothing crazy, but it is, that's 350 snaps that they will have to find a replacement for. Now, they slightly downgraded. On top of that, Miles Murphy's going to miss the first few weeks of the season, but you can counter that by saying Miles Murphy should be more than what he was last year, and when he comes back, his role should increase with Cam Sample out. So it's a little push and pull there. They did draft Cedric Johnson in the 6th round as well. Was not a bad thing.
mascot. Oh, that's my running thing. Oh, what a hit. And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, the cost to cover that might take your season. Get off, hey. Be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Green Tower in the very end.
Great win.
All
Well. How you gonna lose at home at night after Nick Saban said all that nice stuff about it? You got 12 men. That wasn't enough. We need 13, 5 guys, 2 men in the truck, because we know Notre Dame is overrated. They prove it every year. What's it gonna take? So, we come feel a little struggling, didn't we? I mean, hey, it started off with a good balance. And then came down the tracks and roll buddies. Don't worry, Dempsey. Already got it ready for you. And see, bro, I told you, Georgia can beat teams in Atlanta. Just not teams named Alabama. What? Not impressed. Not impressed. Not impressed. Did not allow me. At this point, if I'm being honest, we got to play to the whistle if we're going to compete with Vandy. Now, Ryan Williams, oh buddy, Milroe, and the backfield, Keon Saab, Sam Saab. It's so many new names, bro. What? I'm on PS5 every day trying to learn everybody and these new companies. Oh, Billy. Yeah, I hope you got that resume on the printer right now. That seat is hot. Whoa, almost missed that one. Week 1 struggling. And then back in the defense. Hey, it was a decent first week, but we know the competition is going to get tougher for everybody. I like what I see. And Coach DeBoer, he's kind of mean during the game. I think we're going to be all right. You see Nick? Did you see Nick up there? I know, right? He's great. He's a fan, just like us now. Watch a little film, clean it up, get ready for next week. But we rolling. Roll time.
Kamala Harris has never forgotten where she came from. A middle-class kid from the job at McDonald's. She became a prosecutor to fight for working families. As California's Attorney General, she took on the big banks that preyed on homeowners. As Vice President, she fought to cap the cost of insulin for seniors and make healthcare more affordable. Because, like Donald Trump, Kamala Harris knows from experience.
When our middle class is strong, America is strong.
Introducing the all-new GMC KTM AT4. It goes big on capability for even bigger adventures. Live your biggest life in the all-new GMC AT4.
It's just basketball. At the end of the day, it's just basketball.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day. Welcome back to Fanboy Fridays.
Have you thought through
not relationship, because you always be his dad and always be his son, but once your working relationship, is he going to call you dad at practice?
No, we already laid that. No, he can't. We already laid that.
You are just like him. Glenmo. I remember now. The evil monks abetted Elder Ginger to burn the great sage and tongue mother. That's these two. I thought they were already turned into ashes by that fire. Who would have thought they had turned into Yaoguais?
It absolutely 100% makes a sound. I feel like I can say this with the utmost confidence. I can say this for a couple of reasons. Let's say you have a friend of yours to go into that forest while and cut down the tree. Your friend is going to hear that sound, even though you're not there. You can leave a recording device in the middle of the forest, maybe plant some explosives or whatever, and blow the explosives, and that recording device will capture the sound, even though you're not there. To me, this is just logical, and I really can't figure out even what are we trying to get to by asking these kind of questions. Same with the Schrodinger's cat thing. Basically saying that if a cat is unobserved in a box, and someone may be able to explain this a little bit better than I can, or a lot better than I can. But if a cat is unobserved in a box, it could be both alive. It's either one or the other. Now, why am I bringing these things up? I'm bringing this up because LeBron James seems to be, and we know this, we just heard from Rashad McCants a week or two ago about, LeBron James saying he wanted to or wants to erase number 23. LeBron James throughout his career over and over and over and over, time and time again, has shown us that he absolutely cares if people see him as the GOAT or not. He cares. We know this from mainstream media. We know this from people like Stephen A. Smith, Kendrick Perkins, who have on national television said that he calls from Clutch Sports agents, from LeBron James, from Rich Paul, because they weren't happy with the criticism we gave him on a particular night, and they would rather us put out these narratives than the truth. So we know LeBron James has spent his entire career trying to convince people that he's the GOAT. He has convinced a segment of those people generally. His fans, those are people that LeBron James is fooling all of the time. But I got a question for everybody, but particularly for your fans. And then we're going to tie this back to my initial points about
These snake guys are nothing to fear. Snake gall steeped in drink, though, makes a fine tonic to flush malady. Here, here, young friend. Be my guest inside.
Its own narratives while tearing down the past generations. And we are done
Well.
things that are a direct response. I feel like a direct response from the LeBron James fanboys and fanboy media because they just can't seem to get people to forget Michael Jordan is the GOAT. They just can't seem to do it. But through all these methods that LeBron James has went about trying to convince people that he was the GOAT, and with this latest thing on the shop, you know, he wanted to make a joke about it.
Why are you staring at me?
He called me the GOAT. Which, with all the, you
don't even like chocolate.
He's not joking. He's just taking a moment to throw that out there to keep the fanboys brainwashed and hopefully sway some people. But through all these things LeBron James, let's imagine for a moment, hypothetically, just like that hypothetical tree in the forest falling and nobody's around to hear it, doesn't make a sound. Hypothetically, let's say LeBron James and all of this media meddling and tampering pays off and he convinces the majority of people that he is the GOAT. The majority of people start calling this man or this kid from Akron start calling this kid the GOAT. Is he really the GOAT? Fanboys, let me say this one more time for you guys. Let's say all the years of accumulating stats, of moving the goalposts, of first he's the GOAT because he's the best all-around player, then he's the GOAT because he's the past first player, then he's the GOAT because he passes Kareem on the all-time scoring list, and then he's the GOAT because he of this recent gold medal, this 2024 medal. You know, this constant moving the goalposts, and every year is, if he does this, then he's the GOAT, thus showing that he is not the GOAT still. But let's say all of this media meddling and pushing narratives, let's say it works. Let's say it works, and he is able to convince everyone, or I should say brainwash, because this is really what it's coming down to. Let's say he's able to brainwash everyone, or at least the majority of people, into calling him to GOAT, into thinking he's the GOAT. Would he truly be the GOAT?
There's no going back to that. Only drink.
If you could convince the world through constantly pushing media narratives that 2 plus 2 is 5, would that, in fact, make 2 plus 2 5? Or would you have simply convinced everyone to go against something they know is not true? Or go along with something that's not true? If you could every single day, radio, social media, every means possible, billboards. Every time
Hailed bird, what dim your shine? Past's grip beyond our grasp. The future we may still clasp.
I think we all know the answer to that. At least those of us who it absolutely does not.
Is the hour,
and I've said all
young
this to
one,
say this. That LeBron
in
James,
which you choose to stay
if you
my
ever
tranquil
get the
abode. Pray tell,
and you are ever,
to what end
if it ever happens, it's never going to happen. Because, again, it's the proof is out there. You know, you can try to convince people to go to all you want, but when they go back and watch Mike, all you have to do is really watch Michael Jordan highlights. Now, you can't get the full extent of Michael Jordan greatness simply through the highlights, but
the highlights alone as he does. Everyone knows LeBron James is not in the same starting field with this guy. Some heroes. LeBron James,
Yesterday's dog school. The power of water. Can you feel vain and bliss? Summon. Still. You are nobody.
and the other guy that was his best friend.
You have forced my hand. Now you shall face what I truly am.
Are you serious?
Courage alone will not guide you far, imposter.
It wasn't about the world seeing me as great as Larry and Magic. It was about me, myself, seeing myself. Understanding that until I win, I can't compare myself to these guys. So again, like I said, one player was already being seen as the best basketball player we have ever seen. And he just needed the accolades to back it up. The other player, we were saying maybe he can be as great, maybe he can be as good as the best basketball player we've ever seen. This is the difference.
Dew drops, honey brew, sheep's curd.
So again, if LeBron James is able to convince everybody through all this media narrative, constantly 24/7, Nick Rice and Shannon Sharp, and even Chris Broussard, because again, people like Chris Broussard are complicit because even though he may have Michael Jordan as the GOAT, he still has LeBron James as number 2. That is completely unacceptable. And to me, you cannot have Michael Jordan as number 1. Considering all the things that Michael Jordan represented, and have LeBron James at number 2. You can't have Michael Jordan at number 1 because of his will to win, because of his competitive nature, because of his killer instinct, because of his leadership on the court. You can't have Michael Jordan at number 1 and then have Mr. Flopper at number 2.
Mr. Flopper, Mr. Lead Games early, Mr. Sit on the
Drink,
bench and get your food. Bad example
It
for the
can
rest of the
lead
team.
to
You
deeper
said I was playing the burger.
This guy is going to the next
Try what?
Mr.
Chipotle
Focus to
mini.
take severe underachievement for saying
I have that.
you can't have this guy next to Michael Jordan. And
I have
number
this.
two,
I
you
did.
can't have this guy who's being
Oh, okay. Long time ago.
praised for this longevity and had one of the defensive awards since the Miami, which doesn't play defense. They always give excuses. Oh, well, he doesn't play defense. He's certainly more offense. Well, you know what? If he's not going to play defense, he needs to be averaging 50 points a game. Especially in this weak, soft era. Again, he's being praised, you know, for his average 27 or something. Still being praised for that.
and blessed, summoned by deeds. Do you still not see it? A ripple awaited, not without a stir. Reflect on it. That.
Fills so many categories more than any other players fit.
Gentle, yet it engulfs your power. And flow. Unfit as I deemed.
Wow. How many did you send me? Wow. All those reels?
I know you just be scrolling and tapping like no.
Nah, I actually look at them.
Imagine if sex sounded like pushing a straw in and out of a fountain drink cup. Imagine if sex sounded like pushing a straw in and out of a fountain drink cup.
A fountain drink cup?
Like the soda cups from the restaurant. That.
That would really suck. What was that, Hayden? That was who you were talking to? Calling him handsome? No, I don't like that kid. He needs to go. So I'll tell you what. You can do this the easy way, we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours.
That's my baby. That's my baby. Him and Sean gonna be best friends. I'm gonna tell Sean, he's your dad.
Yep. Sean was like, yep. I never seen a man say no so much before in my life.
Funny thing is, I feel like Sean will have to wrap around his finger.
Don't have who?
You.
No, it is you. Sorry. The only one who can have a chance is is Aaliyah. But that's not working.
You say that, but I believe it's gonna be him.
No.
That father-son bond.
Nah. My dad is mean.
He gonna get into the stuff that you like, and that's how he gonna get you. Right there. Is it what you call so great?
What? He gonna be like, Dad, can I play my Xbox all night? No. You got school in the morning. Go to bed.
Yeah.
Oh, you are? Not tonight.
Bang and blessed. The power of water.
So now I forced your hand. Yes, I did force your hand, you snake looking
You have
ninja.
forced my hand. Now you shall face what I truly am.
That's the snake. Gotcha. Yeah.
Can I wait?
No.
You unbelieving, denying beings.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Hmm? Wax on. Wax on, wax off? So you want to wax me? You want to put me through excruciating pain? Why?
What kind of pain I'm gonna put you through?
Excruciating pain. What that? Yeah, that's what.
Excruciating.
Excruciating. That's what I said.
That's not what you said.
It was, but I mean, that's what you want to do. I don't know why you want to do that to me.
I don't. I just wanna You're very hairy. I want to waste your butt this time.
You ain't waxed nothing. Sorry.
Your butt?
Nah, nothing.
Your feet or
Nope.
something?
Nope. Hmm? What do you mean?
I asked you nicely. That's all I'm gonna do.
Oh, you're gonna
Yeah,
accommodate.
what you want?
You're gonna accommodate to my wishes. Thank you.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
It hurts. All right, I'm gonna try to beat him one more time. Yep. If I don't beat him, I'm done.
and blade. It engulfs all the power of water. Can you feel its touch? Ebb and flow. You are nobody. A ripple awaits, not without
Skip this.
You have forced my hand. Now you shall face what I truly am. Courage alone will not guide you far, imposter.